Why, hello there! Are you planning to make a film?
Yeah, how could you tell?
I read all of your notes.
Oh.
Indeed. Now, how about you talk about what you've planned?
So, you know MI6, right? Those, kind of cute spies. Yeah, we're going to have one of them, and they're going to have a sword, right? Because, guns are overrated and all of that. And then we're going to have them jump off of the bridge.
Whoa. Hold your horses, Betty. That sounds quite dangerous. Have you done a risk assessment for that?
Risk a what? Why am I even talking to myself? I'm supposed to be doing work. There's no one here.
And so she
Who
learnt...
is that?
Nothing. Here we have Betty, a something-year-old film student. This isn't even relevant. All that matters is that if we don't do something, she's going to kill someone.
I know this. What do we do?
Everything she won't.
Are you sure?
Well, of course I'm sure, but I am the master of all filming arts. The pen is a bit of a setback, but you won't be needing these. You'll be fine. We'll make this work, okay?
Okay.
Stop! Don't do this!
You again? You always made my lead role fall off the bridge!
Scrap that! You nearly made them kill themselves!
This is about that risk as whatever it is.
No, it's about safety and filmmaking for dummies. Hey, stop that!
What's happening?
Calm down, Betty, we're here to learn.
This isn't normal.
Good job I was there to catch you. A crash mat would have been better, though.
Well done! Always make sure stunts are done by trained professionals and with satisfactory safety equipment.
I know all that. Still have no clue who you're talking to, though.
I know.
I wish I could see.
Good job that cable was taped down. You nearly tripped over it and smashed your...
Head on the ground! I know!
Always make sure loose cables and trip hazards are marked and taped down and out of the way.
Shush, Betty, we're not talking to you.
Time for another trip!
Where are we?
The same place as before!
This is getting tiresome.
Well, okay. I just changed the temperature a bit.
This is fine. It's just a tad chilly, but it is plenty warm enough.
3 hours later.
Let us out. I've already been through this lesson.
Does he do this to everyone? I get it. I should bring more appropriate clothing for in between shoots. But that's ridiculous.
Boring, but true. Do you see how important it is now? Very well, good.
I still don't see why I had to go all through that. I've already been through that once.
Twice can't hurt.
Yes, it can! And it did!
You two, stop. Now, is there anything else you can teach me without making me,
Or me.
suffer?
Make sure the camera operators are qualified and able to handle the equipment. It's very heavy, you know.
Got it. Anything else?
Always make risk assessments. Even this video has one.
Oh, I've had enough of this risk Wait. You've been recording this whole thing? How dare you!
Oh, looks like we're about to run out of card space. Better run. Bye.
Hi, thank you for watching that video. I know it's a little bit different. In that video, I didn't cover everything that I wanted to, and so here I am, about to cover absolutely everything with you. In the video, you may have noticed the repeated use of the word risk assessment, and the reason that I would not shut up about the risk assessment thing is because I wanted to get across the point that you should be using risk assessments all the time. All the time, darling. The reason for that is that it shows, it provides evidence to say that yes, I've covered all of these points, and yes, I'm aware of these risks, and this is what I have done. to prevent or avoid these risks. Some of the risks might include trips, slips or falls. They might include horrible weather. Horrible weather is a very difficult one. It might also include things like a dangerous stunt. If you're having someone on a motorbike, for example, and there's a chance they crash, well, you gotta cover that, eh? You know? Apart from that, there's just so many risks and things that you need to cover. For example, in the next few weeks, my media group should be going to a forest. And there's things like there's a cold river that people could drown in, there's sticks we could fall over, and there's just a ton of other dangers that we might encounter that we don't want to die from, because that would be sad. Very, very, very sad. We also covered things like, you saw that one of our actors fainted on set. We went through the stunts several times to make sure that it was safe, because we didn't have any crash mats. But as we say in the script, always have a crash mat. It would be a lot better, because otherwise they could really seriously hurt themselves. It's not good. Right, what else? There's things like what I didn't cover within the script was if your camera operator is walking backwards, they can't see where they're going unless they're one of those three-eyed lizards, in which case they actually technically don't have three fully functioning eyes, so they can't see backwards anyway. But you need to make sure that you have someone guide your camera operator along the way, the route, so that they don't trip on anything and die a horrible death, or damage your equipment, because that's just as important, especially if you don't own the equipment. What else, darlings? Well, I don't know. What else is there? There's plenty more to cover. Don't trespass. It's a stupid thing to do. Really, really stupid. If you trespass, you don't know the dangers, okay? An example of trespassing and someone dying as a result of it, there was a film being shot in America. A camera assistant died as a result of their stupidity, because they went onto a trestle bridge, which is like a bridge that's like got all the crisscrossing. But the bigger point is the fact that they went on this trestle bridge. It's a train bridge, and there were trains running along that line. They weren't supposed to be on that train track, and they were in the middle of this bridge over a river, and this train starts coming along. That's right, this train's heading towards them. They're doomed. So, and the only way that they're going to get out in time is if they run towards the train and get off the bridge that side. Problem with that is they start bringing the props, and the train hits one of the props and knocks the prop into one of the camera assistants, which then knocks her into the train, and she dies. And that's a sad thing. And you would have thought that they would have done health and safety on that, but no, for some reason they didn't, and so that film was discontinued. If you want your films to be finished to the end and released to the cinemas, make sure you do health and safety risk assessments. It's always important. I can't stress that enough. Tripods and things like that, if you've got people walking around on set and you've got tripods around, tripods aren't the most stable things ever, and if you trip into one and knock it over, it's gonna fall over. And the problem with that is it could then hit an actor or anyone else and really hurt them, or seriously damage the equipment. But you know, hurting people is a bit more of a high priority really. So the best way to prevent anyone getting hurt by that is to get your tripod. Got the 3 legs. Here we go. 3 legs. 3 legs. There's 1, 2, and 3. Make sure that one leg is facing towards the people, because then when it falls away from any people. I'll probably add a demonstration in over this voiceover. Yeah. It's just common sense when you realise it, because you don't want people to die because of you. It'd be a sad thing to do. So yeah, that's about it. That's all the things I can think of. Don't put chairs on scissors. Sorry, what?